In today's video, we will learn about an important age in history of English literature. This important age is called the Renaissance age, which is a golden period in English literature. This video has 4 parts. Number first is timeline of the age. Number second is historical background and important events. Number third is well-known authors of the age. And the last part of this video will be well-known literary works of the age. So without wasting your precious time, let's begin our video with the first part of the video, which is the timeline of the age. The Renaissance age in English literature lasted from 1500 AD to 1660 AD. It was a time of revival in art, culture and literature. Revival means improvement. One can see positive change in art, culture and literature. The authors of this age inspired by ancient Greek and Romans ideals. Okay, this was the first part of the video. Now let's move towards the next part of the video, which is the historical background and important events of the age. Some important events and background knowledge that you must be aware of are: number first is that you must know what is Renaissance. The term Renaissance means rebirth, and it refers to the revival of classical learning and humanism. Okay, number second point is that Renaissance began in Italy in the 14th century and spread to England during the late 15th century and early 16th century. The third point that you must be aware of is that the printing press introduced by William Caxton played a vital role in spreading knowledge. The next important event is that the Reformation in 1517, led by Martin Luther, weakened the authority of the Catholic Church and influenced religious themes in literature. Similarly, the next point is that the age of exploration brought new knowledge about the world and inspired curiosity and adventure. The last point is that the Elizabethan era, that is from 1558 to 1603 under Queen Elizabeth I, marked the peak of the Renaissance in England. Okay, after learning the historical background and important events of the age, let's move towards the third part of this video, which is the well-known authors of the age. The Renaissance produced some of the greatest writers in English literature. Among these greatest authors, one is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is known as the greatest playwright and poet of this age. He is famous for his great plays like Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Apart from it, William Shakespeare wrote 154 sonnets. Okay, the next important author of this age is Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe was a great dramatist and poet of this age. He is mainly known for great play Dr. Faustus and his use of blank verse. The next important author of the Renaissance period is Edmund Spenser. Edmund Spenser was a great poet. He is the author of his allegorical poem, The Fairy Queen. He wrote many other poems. Okay, the next important author of the age is Sir Philip Sidney. Sir Philip Sidney was basically a poet and critic. He is known for Astropole and Stella, a collection of sonnets. Another author is Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson was a playwright and poet, and he was famous for his satirical plays like Wolfone and The Alchemist. Okay, these were some of the most important authors of the Renaissance period. Now let's move towards the last part of the video, which is the well-known literary works of the age. The literary works of this age are so many that it is difficult to write or memorize in such a short video. I will write only one important literary work from each author. So the first important literary work of the Renaissance period is Hamlet. Hamlet is written by William Shakespeare. It is a great tragedy which explores the themes of revenge, morality, and human conflict. Similarly, Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe is another important literary work of the age. It is a play about a scholar who sells his soul to the devil for knowledge and power. The next important literary work is The Fairy Queen. The Fairy Queen by Edmund Spenser. It is an epic poem filled with allegory, chivalry, and moral lessons. Astropel and Stella by Sir Philip Sidney is another great literary work of this age. It is a sonnet sequence expressing love and human emotion. Utopia by Sir Thomas More is another great literary work. It is a prose work describing an ideal society. Among the so many literary works, I just named a few. Dear friends, it was all about the topic, the Renaissance period in English literature. To conclude, we can say that the Renaissance age was a time of creativity, innovation, and discovery in English literature. The Renaissance shaped English literature and influenced future generations of writers. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe for more informative videos. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.